So why are you? You're here in Freedom Coaching because you want to learn more stuff that's going to help you develop the platform that you need to find your freedom, whatever that means to you, right? So yesterday I was writing some information and we kind of thought about the difference between what is freedom and what is not freedom, right? And how people view freedom on their own planets, in their own space, in their own world. And for some people, and I've said this 100 times, for some people, freedom is $50,000, $60,000 a year and an abundant amount of time with their families, right? For other people, freedom is $60, $70 million a year and travel and, experience and things of that nature. Two very different freedoms, two very different financial statuses. So we don't tie finance into the freedom. What we do is we help you develop the platform necessary to create the freedom that means to you. So today, for the last, I would say the last 3 or 4 weeks, we've really been digging into your brand, your presence, who you are. Like, guys, if you see me here, right, I'm rocking my hat. I've got the Freedom Coach hat on, right? Because that's who I am. I'm a Freedom Coach. I got the name of my book on my shirt, and my book's not even, the cover's not even on Amazon yet, but I'm already kind of pre-promoting it, right? We've created and ideally given you guys the roadmap to creating your brand, your platform, your exposure, and how you get out there. And we've really touched on video significantly. So today, what I'd like to do is really dig in on some tips and tricks on creating video, right? So you see, I got my handy ring here with me. So we're going to create some video together. Okay, so I've got some tips and tricks on creating video, but also I'm going to share a roadmap with you guys. And I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share a roadmap with you guys on how to distribute the video. Because it's cool, you could do video. Listen, the first step is actually getting in front of the camera and creating video, right? The second step is what you actually do with that video and how you push it out there, right? And so, and it's funny because this consistently changes as platforms change, right? So what I say today may be 100% invalid in 5 years. Shit, with the way technology moves up, it could be 2 years, right? But the way that all these platforms change and the way they compete with each other will tell us. So I'm having a conversation this morning and I said, I'm going to commit to putting out 2 new YouTube videos a week, right? One on whatever I desire, it could be real estate or whatever, and another one on coaching, how do I help the real estate community? And they actually responded to me, a guy that specializes in YouTube promotion, and he said, if you just created 3 shorts a day, you would 3x your subscribership more than anything else. What are shorts? YouTube shorts are basically Instagram reels or TikTok videos, or you name it, right? So I want to drop some tips and tricks on with you guys. First one I want to drop on you is called Cap Cut. So I'm going to type this in here. Cap Cut. That is the name of the app. All right. So now there is a lot of discussion out there on which platforms will last and which platforms will not. And there's a lot of discussion out there, not only because of users and the usership of these particular platforms, but also government involvement, news distribution, content that goes out, all that other stuff that you guys hear about constantly out there, right? And so there's talk on what happens with Twitter, right? There's talk on what happens with TikTok. There's information out there where people are saying they're getting 60% of people, I just saw this interview a couple of days ago, 60% of people are saying that they're getting their news from TikTok. What the, right? And so the concept is people are saying we're getting our news from real people. We follow people in our community or follow people in our government or follow people in whatever, and we're getting our news from real people rather than the CNN channel or the Fox News channel or the CNBC channel or so forth and so on, right? And so they feel more comfortable and confident because this is just a regular old person saying, look what's happening. And so they're getting their news that way. Imagine the other information that they're consuming consistently by watching TikTok videos. Now, I bring this up with the platforms and the direction that they go and stuff of that nature, because the tip number one that I want to give you guys is, although you can go on Instagram and actually you can share a TikTok video directly to your Instagram without having to repost it on your Instagram, right? You can go to TikTok, you can create a video there, you can hit that it also shares onto your Instagram, and it'll do so for you. Just like on Instagram, you can share stuff directly to your Facebook, right? Because they're owned by the same company, right? And so for some reason, TikTok and Instagram Reels were competing, and then they decided, why don't we just join forces and get the same videos up? And so that's what they've done. But because of the fear of where the videos are being hosted, now the idea is create the video on your own software and then post it up to these platforms so that you have your content. Because God forbid, to where it gets into an argument with Instagram or whatever the case is, and they cut the feed and pull back. Well, if they cut the feed and put back, you might have stuff on TikTok, all your Instagram might disappear. So the concept now and the message now that's being put out is create your own videos on your own software, save it on your phone, and then post it individually and accordingly. So that's gonna be my tip number one for you guys, right? Tip number one is create your stuff on your own. That's why I put that app up there, CapCut. And actually, CapCut created a software for your computer too, so you can download it onto your computer. You can put it on your phone. Guess what? It's 100% free, okay? And it is super ridiculously easy to use. You can record your videos in vertical or horizontal. You can load them right in there. You can splice videos. You can cut pieces out. It will create the captions for you. You can add captions very easily. It'll create them for you and put them up there, okay? You can add music in the background very easily. You can do all this stuff. Like, for instance, if I go to Instagram and I create a video on an Instagram reel and I put my music on there, and then I want to download that reel so I can share it somewhere else, a lot of times they'll say this music is copyrighted, so you can download the video, but you won't get the sound. But if I create it myself, well, then I can have the sound. I can tie that sound anywhere I want because I'm uploading the video myself and I've created it myself, right? There's another app, I think it's called TikTok Trends or something like that. And that app will tell you what music and what sounds are actually trending at the moment to help your video trend up, to help more eyes hit your video, right? Now I want to give you some another tip. So tip number two is, first of all, don't be afraid of the camera, right? I mean, some of you are so afraid of the camera, you don't even want to turn on the camera right now for a Zoom call, right? Don't be afraid of the camera. The camera is recording who you are and what you look like on a regular basis, all right? This camera is only picking up what you look like when you go to the supermarket, when you leave the house, when other people see you. It looks at you how your spouse looks at you, okay? Like, you know, there's no crazy secret to this. And so I wanted to show you guys because I record videos constantly in here. And I've got my video right here. And you can see that I use this ring. It's a very easy setup, okay? And I turn on my ring light. I have different tones. This is the particular tone that I like, right? And I record my videos. So my next tip with this video play is I want you guys to always use your headphones. Use your headphones. Guys, I don't give a crap if you don't have AirPods and your stuff has a wire. Who cares? We're so concerned with how we look in front of the camera and how people will perceive us. Oh my God, he has a wire, right? Like, we're so worried about that we forget the most important part of the video that we're creating is the content. And if the content is good, then the content will be received. The reason that I tell you to use headphones always is because if I just do the video like this, well, there's going to be echo in the room and the sound's not going to be great. And one of the biggest things that people really get frustrated with is if they can't hear you well. So if your sound quality is not up to par, they're going to just swipe away. They're going to get away from your video. Okay. The other part that I'm going to give you is, YouTube shorts, reels, TikToks, right? They're all done vertical, right? So a lot of times I record my videos like this. Let me turn off the light because you guys can't even see this shit. But a lot of times I record my videos like that, nice and vertical. But if I want to share these videos on other things, like in YouTube, in the shorts, it's vertical, but on the regular YouTube videos, well, it's horizontal, right? Okay, so here's my little tip for horizontal. When you go vertical, you can step up to the camera and have a conversation with the camera. When you go vertical, sorry, Siri's trying to talk to me. When you go vertical, my tip to you is to take 5 steps back. And I want you to record the video from this far back, and I want you to make sure that you are dead center on that video. The purpose for that is if I'm dead center on that video, think about this. I got my horizontal video and I'm dead center on it. Well, actually, I'll give you a sample right now. I'm going to take a picture of myself in this method, 3-second timer. Now I want to show this picture to you guys. This is what the picture looks like, right? So if I create YouTube videos, if I create Facebook videos, if I create Instagram posts, this is what it would look like. But if I take this same video and I want to put it in as a reel, or I want to put it in as a story, well, what don't I want? I don't want those black up and bottoms, right? Because it makes it smaller. The reason I went center is because I can take this, zoom in to the center, and then my video will look like this. Very simple thing, but now I get to use the same video for both horizontal and vertical. And I have good quality sound, right? Okay. Now, how hard is it to create a video? I know a lot of people fight with me on this, man. I get fought all the time on this stuff, right? So watch this. Hey guys, what's going on? David out of Kurz here, Freedom Coach, Freedom Organization Coaching. I'm sitting here with my Freedom Achievers. Every Thursday at 11 a.m. we get together with these folks right here, and we have an abundant amount of fun. We get educated, we spend time together, we learn new shit, and we have a great time. So make sure that you register on the freedomslp.com for our free online platform. And if you want to join us every Thursday at 11 a.m., it's thefreedomcoaching.com. Register up. Very simple video, right? Is it full of content? Full of content. Am I going to post that later? 1,000,000%, right? And I'm giving the content. What kind of content do you guys want to be giving for your community, right? What kind of content do you want to give for your market area? What's happening new in your area? Like first thing that comes to your mind, I'll pick on anybody. Cedric, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a couple weeks. Hold on, you're muted. Unmute.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I've been busy, man, trying to get deals on the board, man.
I see you showing off with that.
I'm here. Hey,
You guys notice how Cedric sat in front of his pending board?
Hey, listen, man. I learned from the best, man. I gotta put these strategies into motion, man.
Nice, man. All right, so let me ask you a question. You live in a specific area, your office is a specific area. What's one thing new that's happening in your neighborhood right now that you just know?
One thing new that's happening in my neighborhood.
Yeah, could be a new restaurant, could be a new store opening up, could be streets under construction, could be anything.
I mean, I'm seeing a new restaurant open in my neighborhood, a barbecue spot that I'm going to test out probably this weekend.
All right, see,
yeah.
Perfect content, right?
Yeah.
Great opportunity, which by the way, this right here, this ring, I use it when I'm home recording, right? Or when I want to be kind of hands-free. The best, absolute best tripod in the world is this right here, okay? So you can take your hand, you hold it, you go like this, and you say, hey guys, what's up? My name's Cedric, and I'm here in my neighborhood where I sell and where I do loans for a lot of people. And we have brand new barbecue spot opening up. I wanted to show it to you guys. So stand by, I'm gonna show you the food. It's gonna be great. And you pause it. Then you go inside. You take a little video of you walking inside. Then you sit at the table. You order. You say hi to the waiter. Hey, waiter, is the owner of the barbecue spot here? Yes, the owner of the barbecue. Bring him over here. I want to do a quick video with him. Hey, this is, John Smith, new owner of the barbecue spot. John, what do you want to tell everybody about your barbecue spot? He says something cool. You hang up. You get your phone. You record the food with your phone, right? And then you rate it at the end. Hey, man, if I had to give this a 1 to 10, I love this barbecue spot. I'm a big barbecue fan, right? I love barbecue beef briskets. I'm gonna give this place a 9 out of 10. You guys got to come check it out, right?
Yeah.
Now you take those several videos and you load them into CapCut. You splice them together. You can put transitions in between them, so the transition from one video to the other is not like a hard turn, right? Throw some music behind it, right? It's a barbecue spot. Maybe you want some banjo music behind it, right? Some good old American Southern music, right? And then you just post it on a reel, and it becomes information about your community, right? If you're selling a house, right? I mean, first of all, Cedric, you guys close a lot of deals. If I were you, I'd be with every client and I would say, what's up, guys? It's Cedric Harris, and we close another one. Hey, Susie, how do you feel about your new home?
Oh, yeah, that's good content.
Why not? Why not? Every one of you has clients. Every one of you should be getting client testimonials. Why not? It's okay. Look, hey, look, holding my arm, wearing a ball cap, not wearing a ball cap, hair messy, don't even matter. You are real. You are human. None of us are perfect. Enjoy the hell out of creating these videos. Right? Okay, so I'm gonna share a screen with you guys because I want you to see. Man, Cedric, I want to see you make that happen.
I'm gonna make that happen. I'm gonna put that in motion. I got to close in today, by the way. So I'm gonna put that in motion today.
Make it happen and tag me, and I will share it for you.
All right, my man. I appreciate you.
All right, guys. I want to share this with you because I saw this the other day and I said, oh my God, number one, I have to steal this because this is something I've been wanting to coach for a minute. Number two, I need to sit. Michael, where are you at, Michael? Are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
So Michael's my assistant. And what's the first thing I told you when I showed you this? I want to do what?
I
want to meet with you and Gene about this, right?
Right. I think this was a pending thing that we were supposed to talk about, but
Yep, absolutely. So Michael and I and Gene, who's my video marketing partner, who's my rock star, we're going to sit down. We're going to talk about this because I'll be honest with you. I'm going to coach this to you right now, but we're not firing at 100% here. And I understand because it's not that easy to stay consistent with this kind of stuff. But if you can, oh my God, the stuff that you would create. It's insanity, right? And so recorded video, you see the recorded video, and it gives you two directions. It gives you horizontal videos and where they go, and it gives you vertical videos and where they go. Now, if you have an assistant, this is something that you can work with everybody, okay? By the way, I'm gonna post this inside the coaching platform. So this will be in there right after our meeting, okay? So let's go vertical videos, or I'm sorry, let's go horizontal videos, regular videos, record it horizontally with my phone, right? And so horizontal videos can be long form or short form, right? Long form meaning 1 minute or more, believe it or not, right? Short form under 60 seconds. Now, I'm a huge fan of keeping my videos under 60 seconds because let's face it, people have ADD, man. And social media has created a higher level of ADD because they want to hear kind of what you're saying, and then they want to move on to the next thing, right? So you got long form, short form. Where do these go? TikTok, Instagram. On Instagram, where do you put it? In your posts. Now we go vertical videos. Long form or short form, you can go Instagram TV, right? You can go Instagram Reels. You can go TikTok. You can go YouTube Shorts. You can go YouTube post, right? All of these things can be posted up and placed in the right place. Now, the little trick that I gave you with going horizontal and stepping far back gives you the opportunity to zoom in as necessary, right? By the way, in CapCut, you can actually zoom in and out of the videos. In CapCut, you can actually take out the background of your video and put a new background in if you wanted to. So if you wanted to make it look like you were speaking in Central Park, you could make that happen, right? Which, by the way, Canva, if you guys are familiar with Canva, is also launching Canva Video Play. And you'll be able to go into Canva and edit videos in Canva and add captions in Canva and remove backgrounds in Canva and add titles, so forth and so on. So Canva's launching that. What does that tell you? When major companies like that have 60 billion users a year, okay, going into a system to create marketing material is putting massive focus on editing video. Look how many different platforms we have here to get your video out. So I want you to think about this stuff, because oftentimes we'll create a video, and then we'll just post it on Facebook, or we'll just post it on Instagram. I want you to get a little more intentional. And I want you to take, maybe you print this out, or maybe you create your own method and you put it up on the wall in your room. And you say, okay, I created this video. What's my next step? I'm going to go to CapCut or Canva. I'm going to put some music in the background. I'm going to put captions, because a lot of times people are watching videos on mute because they're at work, right? And so they're watching videos on mute. And if you have captions, then they're going to read what you're saying first, which is going to be my next tip in a minute, right? Now, then I want you to say, okay, where do I go to? Where are my audiences? My biggest audience personally is on Instagram. My second biggest audience is on Facebook. And I'm trying to raise up my YouTube to a whole nother level, right? So if I take my video, I post it on my Instagram, okay, post it, regular post, right? Or I create a reel. If it's a short form video, I create a reel and I let it be a post, right? So when you're creating a reel, you're able to say, I'd like to post this in my feed. But if they're long form, well, maybe you create the reel as a teaser, you put the little new post graphic up there, right? You don't allow the reel to post as a post. You come back to your Instagram and you post it as a post. So you posted it twice. Then you go to your stories and you post it there too, and you say new post. That's 3 different methods on one platform. Now I go to Facebook. I post it on my Facebook. Do I run any groups in Facebook? Like, is Cedric running a neighborhood group in Facebook for his neighborhood? And if he's not, is he a part of one? That barbecue video is going in there, right? And the barbecue video is going to his regular post in his feed and in his Facebook stories. Then he takes a step back, and right from his phone, he goes into his YouTube and he puts it up on YouTube and he loads it as a YouTube short. This creates the consistency necessary for you to be seen. So here's a problem in today's crazy world. In today's crazy world, we do not know when somebody's actually going to see something and where they're going to see it. So our job is to be massively intentional and consistent with how we're putting this information out. Our job is to be so massively consistent that there is no time of the day that you don't see my name, face, and action. What can I post about? Right now, you guys are doing this training, right? You could literally get off this training, create a video 30 to 40 seconds about today's training and say, I'm putting myself to the test. My coach told me I had to create videos and I had to distribute them in a specific way. So here's what I'm doing. I'm creating a video, right? You get that out. Do you know the response that you would get on that? People would be like, yo, great job, Matt. That was pretty awesome. If you get that kind of response, then it makes it easy to go to the next video. Maybe later on tonight, you go to a new restaurant, create a video on the new restaurant. Remember, you guys are in real estate. You guys control markets. But Dave, I'm a realtor. What am I talking about restaurants for? Because you need to know your neighborhood. People want to know that you know where you're selling. trust me, there's gonna be plenty of time for, look at this cool open house I'm at. Or, come follow me through the kitchen, right? But the best videos are, we're listing this home, blah, 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 blah. Hey, this restaurant's down the street from a new listing I have. Hey, this new store is opening up. Hey, our neighborhood rocks. Hey, I'm here at a picnic with my wife in the neighborhood park, right? Shows your humanity and also shows your professionalism. Now, I've been asked before, Dave, is it worth having a personal page and a business page? And my answer to you is, which one is more interesting? Let's be real. If you know a sneaker salesman, would you be interested in what the sneaker salesman is doing on Saturday morning, hanging out, running a park or something like that? Or would you be interested in a sneaker just sitting there on a shelf with a picture, multiple pictures of all the different sides? Because that's what a realtor's professional page looks like. It's house after house after house after house after house. It's freaking boring. It's boring. Even if you love houses, that gets old, right? So what is more interesting? No, house for sale, right? House for sale. Then we got neighborhood restaurant. Look at my kids. This is my dog. By the way, dogs are the #1 most viewed photos on Instagram. Food comes in second, children in third. Right? Me and my wife, date night, like just being human, being normal and having fun with it. I used to challenge our students to do a video a day, just one a day. I'll give you guys that challenge too. I used to challenge my people to do one video a day. It's really such a great start. Go live on Facebook. That's the easiest way. Now you're really testing yourself because you're live. But here's the cool part. When you finish that live video, not only can you post it on your Facebook, but you can also download it. And then you can take that video and post it in other places. Because it's your live video, you're able to download it from Facebook. So it's going to lead me to the last tip of the day, okay? The last tip of the day is remember how videos are really captivized, right? When you watch the trailer of a movie, do you feel like the trailer of that trailer needs to captivate you in the first 3 seconds of the video? Absolutely, right? Because if they don't captivate you in the first 3 seconds of the video, then you're changing the channel and you're never going to know what that video is about or that movie is about. Well, this is you. You're creating the movie of your life and your business. So we're going to start every video with a hook. Then if you have an intro, which is not necessary, that's where your intro will go after the hook. 2, content meet. And then 3, exit. Call to action. All right. Let's say I'm showcasing a property. Okay. What's my hook on this property? What is the best part of the home? Let's say the best part of the home is the massive pool. Or let's say the best part of the home is the fact that it has 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. Let's do 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and every bedroom has its own private bathroom. Whoa. Let's have fun with that, right? So my hook on the video is very simple. There's no, hey, what's going on? This is David Kurz. I'm with blah, blah, blah. And I am blah, 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 #1, blah, blah, blah in blah, blah, blah market. Nobody gives a shit about that. Right? You know what they do care about? Hey, everyone, 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and imagine this. Every single bedroom has its own private bathroom. Guys, stay tuned to see this house. That's a hook. That's a hook. Right? Now, You get some video of the house. Walk around the house, you get some video of the house. Then you could do some meat and potatoes. Hey, this house is located in the beautiful neighborhood of Coral Gables, Miami, Florida, just down the street from the Biltmore Hotel, historic hotel, and Biltmore Golf Course. This house sits on 50,000 square feet of land with a tremendous backyard, and I can't wait to show you guys the pool. It's very simple stuff, guys, right? What are we doing? Right? Stay away from, this is the kitchen, this is the bathroom, this is the bedroom. No, you say, this kitchen features marble or granite countertops, Melee appliances, gas stove, beautiful restaurant style commercial hood. The smell of the food never gets around the house. Ultra quiet. Watch this. I'm going to turn it on. Can you guys hear it? No, because it's ultra quiet. Turn it off. Roll away. Right? Have fun with the video. Dave, who's following me with the phone? It could be your art. It could be your assistant. It could be a friend. It could be another realtor. It could be your kid. It really doesn't take much to go like this and follow you around the house. Right? The point here is don't make the excuses on why you can't get it done. Right? So we got the content and the meat. And then the exit. What is the call to action? Right? If you feel like your family is going to love this house, call me. My phone number, my email address, my name, and the link to the video of this house is below in the comments. And then follow through. Make sure that your name, your email address, and the link to the home and everything is in there so that they can actually go to your website, see the home, register on your website. Maybe they don't want to call you, but they want to go to the website. They go to the website. Website says, welcome to Cedric Harris's website. Sign in. Right now, Jeanette Echeverria has to sign in. Cedric calls Jeannie. Hey, Jeannie, I saw you just, well, checked out my house, blah, blah, blah. And now he's got an appointment. This right here, I promise you guys, man, if you can commit to the way that this works out and the way this lays out, if you can commit to this, I promise you guys, this will bring you clients. And I'm going to take this back to a little psychology, guys. I'm going to take it back to a little psychology because we always constantly talk about know, like, and trust. And people will work with you if they like you and then they trust you, right? Well, what am I showcasing in all of these videos? Number one, me. Showcasing me, my personality. So if somebody watches my videos and they don't like my personality, they don't like my persona, they don't like who I am as a person, so be it. I didn't want to waste my time running around town with that person anyway, because somewhere in the process of running around town, they were going to realize they don't really like me and ditch me anyway. So it just saved us both time. But maybe somebody else looks at me and goes, my God, that guy, I love that guy, right? Who's here? Julio Sanchez, man. I love Julio's videos. He's always super put information out, always giving me great stuff, knows his neighborhood. I'm ready to buy a house. I'm calling Julio Suarez, right? Or Alain, or Tony, or Martha. All of you guys, right? I got a couple names in here I can't say because I got like 103058. Whoever you are, we love you. But the point is that you're constantly putting information out, that you're constantly giving content, that you're constantly being persistent and consistent, right? If you do this one time a day, mark my words, folks, if you did this one time a day for 90 days, 1 to 2 videos a day, one time a day for 90 days. Remember what I tell you, don't matter what you know what? I've been drinking coffee out of this Yeti cup for 4 hours and it's still hot. I love Yeti, man. What kind of cups do you guys use? That's a freaking video. I'll tag Yeti on that too. Right? People will relate to that. How many people are going to jump in and go, yo, I got a Yeti cup that I take on my boat and my drink lasts forever? They're going to respond, right? Another video. Yo, look at this. This is my assistant. This is who I practice role playing with, by the way. Okay, this is who I role play with. No joke, right? So some people like the mirror. This is who I role play with. I put them right here. My godson gave them to me. I put them right here and I role play. And then I speak for him, which makes me kind of crazy, right? But like I give myself the answers, right? So why not make a video on that? You know, hey, those of you that, you know, role play for real estate, this very important thing to do. If you don't have a great role play partner, create one. This is mine, right? Baby Yoda, right? There he is. Look, we everybody's look at this. What? This is awesome.
You got Iron Man. I gotta give me an Iron Man.
Listen, get an Iron Man. The Iron Man was pretty dope, man. And then when Yoda's exhausted, I got this guy right here. He helps me out. You know, this is the fiercer one. Like this is that client that's just a real jerk and he's like, "Rawr," all the time. This is who I'm talking to, right? Point is, these are all videos you can create. This is all content. And people will relate to these videos. And of course, every once in a while, you need to sprinkle what you do for a living in there. Which, by the way, when you're in real estate, it's so easy to sprinkle in, right? Like, I love this Yeti cup. I actually have this bigger one that I fill up with water because when I'm showing houses, sometimes I'm out there for, you know, showing 5, 6 houses. There's really no time to stop at a store. I fill this baby up with ice and I fill it with water. And then I take another bottle of water with me that is going to be hot. And when I run out of water, I still got so much ice in here. I pour it right back in. So it makes being out there in the hot Florida weather, showing houses much easier. Dude, that's a video. That's a video, right? And I tell you this because many times people go, what the hell am I going to talk about? Man, I just gave you, I gave you a Baby Yoda. I gave you Yeti cups. I gave you ring lights. We can talk about this microphone, you know. If you're like me and you want to, you know, talk about your whole life plan, you know, that too, you know, I don't know. But every once in a while you get some real estate in there, right? And you can incorporate it into kind of everything that you do. And then if you look at your Instagram, you see you've got 4, 5, 6 posts and you haven't talked about real estate in a while, get that baby in there. Get it in there. So that people know. Post up a house video. Go look at a house. You got no, Dave, I have no listings. I have no listings. What can I post up? Go to other agents in your market that may be at your same company and say, hey, can I promote your home? You just need them to write you back an email that says, sure, no problem. That's all you need. And you can go promote that home. Right? Listen, I did 6 videos and I did this to prove the case. I did 6 videos. You guys can go to my YouTube, check it out. It was called the 10% Miami Mansion Edition. None of those were my listings. I showcased each listing agent on there. Every property was listed over $10 million. And we had a blast recording these videos. We edited them. We had fun with them. We put them out there. We got a ton of viewers on it. We got a couple clients off of it. Okay. And guess what? None of them were my listings. Not one. But I proved the point. Luxury agents that had $39 million listings, I called them up and I said, hey, I'd really like to create a video and showcase you on my YouTube and on my other channels. I'm going to do this little thing called the 10% Miami Mansion Edition. And I'd love for you to be in the video, by the way. Can I come by and do this? Response right away. Sure, let's do it. Sounds like fun. Why not? Why not? And have fun doing it. Now, if you're going to go to a $39 million house, hire a video guy for the day. Right? Show up with a video guy, probably charge you $500 for the whole day. Show up with a video guy so he can mic you up, get some good video. Take that, send it to somebody on Fiverr to edit it for you and make it look cool. Guy on Fiverr is going to charge you $20 to edit the whole video. You get it back. You give them your logo, give them your info. They put it at the end. It looks beautiful. Give credit to the listing agent in the comments in the feed on the very, very bottom where nobody ever gets to. And promote yourself. Put yourself out there. So if you have no business, there are ways to showcase yourself in this industry without having one piece of property to sell. All you got to do is talk to other agents. Now, you don't have to go to the luxury homes. I just did that to prove it's possible. There are other agents that have 10, $300,000 homes, $400,000 homes, which, by the way, we're now moving into a market in which homes will stay on the market a little bit longer. So if you tell them you want me to help you promote this property, I'll create a cool video. I'll put it out to my social media. Oh my God. Yes, please. Yes, please. Because my client thought it was going to go off the market in 72 seconds. Turns out we're on the market for 72 days already. So whatever I got to do it. Come on over. Invite them to be in the video if you want them to. Why not? But the opportunity exists. Have fun with it. Most importantly, commit to yourself that you'll get one video out a day. I promise you by day 90, you're going to be putting 2 or 3 out because you're going to be having too much fun with it. Now, before I leave, and respect for your time, it's 11:49 already. Before I leave, I will say one more thing. When you do post these videos, you're going to get commentary. Like, people will comment, right? Respond to all the comments, right? So the trick here is not to create video. The trick here is to create content that will help you build relationships and help you build clientele and help you build a database and help you build recognition and help you build knowledgeable exercises. So when you post a video and 10 people comment on that video, don't ignore them. Go in there, right? Like if I jump in, like let's say Marianne does a video, right? And she puts it out there and I respond, I go, hey, Marianne, beautiful house. Don't leave me hanging. Jump in there and say, thanks, Dave. It's a great listing in my area in blah, blah, blah neighborhood. Simple comment. Or do the emojis. You got the muscle arm. That's my favorite. The other one that's like this, that's my second favorite. If you're close to them, the little heart, red one. If you're not that close to them, the blue heart, right? I mean, just, there's so many things you can do to comment to people and you're engaging now. Now, that does a few things for you. It makes them feel great because you engaged with them. They didn't feel like their comment was wasted. Second, it tells the platform that you're engaging in that you have high engagement. If you have high engagement, they raise your algorithm. They lift you. They put you up top. Now your reels start getting more views because people want to see more of you. And then even better, Instagram starts to pay you for them, which is really cool, by the way. Okay. So any questions for me before we jump out? It's 11:51. Want to be super respectful for your time. Any questions for me whatsoever? Open your mic and blast away. Carol, hey Carol, how are you?
Hey, this is Matt. I have a quick question.
Sure, Matt.
I've been trying to post more video lately, but all I get engagement with is like the bots and spammers. Is there any way to get around that? Or do I just engage with them? Does that still drive the algorithm?
So I personally do not engage with the spots and spammers. I just leave it there, right? So it's going to happen every time I post a new reel. I get the bots that say share on, real estate luxury, share on, Latin luxury homes, share on, like, I get it all, man. And honestly, it doesn't hurt you. I don't know if it helps you. At least you're getting comments on your feed. I don't engage with them. Most of the time I don't even like the comment. I just let it ride. But at some point, Matt, the more consistent you are, the more people will start, regular folks will start to comment on your feeds. Okay. Next reel you put up, tag me. I'll post it out there.
Okay.
Anybody else have any questions? Jeannie, you have something? Let's see your hand up.
Yeah, I have 2 things. So one, how important is the title of the video, right, that you create, and also the hashtags?
Great question. So the title of the video makes sense when you're posting somewhere that a title is creative. So let's talk YouTube for a second, right? In YouTube, the title of the video is critical to searchability. So if you've created a video about a home for sale in Hollywood, Florida, you want your title to say luxury townhouse for sale in Hollywood, Florida. And then oftentimes I add my name. The reason I add my name is because my hope and goal is that at some point my name becomes a searchable item. So somebody that wants to see my stuff will type in David Kurz and my videos will begin to come up. That could be important for you as well, right? And then hashtags, very critical, okay? There are websites that you can go to that will give you a feed of hashtags that are trending. And so let's say you go in there and you write Miami real estate, it'll give you a list of hashtags that are trending for Miami real estate, right? But hashtags are critical for searchability and for the algorithms and the bots that search those hashtags to put them in the right places, right? So if I love cars, and let's even dial it down even more. If I love 4x4 pickup trucks, right? And I'm constantly searching for reels on 4x4 pickup trucks, and you post a video on a 4x4 pickup truck, and your hashtags are 4x4 pickup truck, F-150, Ford, Ford Tough, things of that nature, right? If those are the hashtags that you're using, chances are higher that your video will show up in my algorithm, in my searches, when I'm flipping through videos of jacked up F-150s and 4x4s. Same thing with homes. I can go to Instagram and create my own algorithm of consistently searching for homes in Cape Coral, Florida, right? And if your hashtags are hashtag Cape Coral, hashtag Florida, hashtag home for sale, hashtag luxury real estate, hashtag real estate sales, your video, your reel has a higher chance of showing up in my searchable function.
So hashtag in a sense is a title for social media.
Not a title, more search function.
Right. Similar to like what you were saying with the title
For
and YouTube.
Right? Yeah. So for
Right.
YouTube, it's different. Like, so on Instagram, when you put up a reel, you know, the title is whatever, the hashtags are more important. On on YouTube, your title is your searchable.
Yeah.
Right. And then secondary comes the body of the video, like the body of the content. So what I've been doing recently is I have my assistant take these videos, like this video right here that we're creating. When we finish doing this video, he will take this video and he will have it transcribed. Right. And then he'll ask me, what's the title of this video? And we'll say, okay, freedom coaching dash creating videos and video placement dash David Adam Kurz, right? And so we get this up there, and then in the body of the content, the content body on YouTube, we actually put the whole transcription of the video in there, so that when anything comes up in this kind of realm and somebody's searching, the idea is that our content will be picked up. Which, by the way, you can also do that creating blogs for your website. If you create videos, you can actually take the transcription, make it a blog, and link it to your video back to YouTube.
Wow,
And that
that's
actually
money
gives
right there.
Yeah, that
That's
actually
money,
gives
girl.
your website and your YouTube credibility because they're cross-marketing each other. Okay, so much cool stuff that we could talk about, but I got to be super respectful for everybody's time. It's 11:57. I'll take one more question if there's there. If not, all right, awesome. Thank you guys. Like I said, if you tag me on your videos, right? I'm at David Adam Kurz, super easy to find. If you tag me on your videos, I promise you I will share them. Okay. So tag away. I do love it. I have fun with it. I will share them up. All right. Take care, guys.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.